How good's this? Fucking got the place to myself. Like a beauty. You beauty. So I'm just modelling the latest in apparel from Austrail. It's a lovely black mesh, what do you call it, grieving net. Perfect for the Italian widow, and also good for flies in the outback. So I'm going to be wearing this. You can watch me bumble around and set up my tent. How's that? Facing the right direction? Somewhere about there? Righto. Let's have a crack, shall we? A lovely flooring down first. This is once again another fashion tip if you're in the outback. Put this underneath the tent first. Notice I'm still leaving the knee guards on. That ensures that I don't bung my knees up trying to do all this. Righty ho. Where's the pegs? Get all my pegs. Oh, she's bloody light with the wind down here. It's good, there's no wind. Bloody magnificent. I'm going to get the drain up soon, with any luck. Get all this sorted first. Right, what do we got? Let's bang this in. Lovely bloody soft ground here too. It's really nice and soft. Actually, the flies aren't that bad, to be honest. As soon as I take this thing off, they'll be at me, so I'll leave it on. Just a few little ones. No mozzies yet. So hopefully there's none. Alright, so that's the fly. I probably don't even need that. We'll see how we go. Might get a bit... No, this is the fly. Hang on. No, it's not. This is the tent. You can see I'm an expert, eh? Now, don't burn it on the exhaust. Whatever you do. Bang in the edges or the corners with the loop, the material, not the actual eyelet. That's for something else. I'll show you later if you can see it. Hopefully. Righto. So I'm just putting up the Companion Pro Hiker 2 tent, which I got from Snowy's for about 70 bucks. It's a really good little tent. I've used it probably half a dozen times now. Pretty quick and easy to set up. It's two person, although one person and all his bike gear and whatnot. But yeah, you'll see how quick and easy it goes together. Nice and soft ground here too, and I've got a fucking splinter in my finger. God, I hate that shit. Little pissant one too. Actually, you know what I should be doing? I should be using this out the front. What do you reckon? It's probably a better use of it, isn't it? Because either that or put the tent going across that way. Alright, let's move it around this way, I reckon. Won't be too much of a drama with the tarp going that way. Still alright. Just means I'll have a bit more of a footing outside the doors, which is good for keeping dust and crap out. Reckon that end there's a bit high, or is it a bit like that? I like to sleep with my head up higher than my feet, if you know what I mean. Well, let's get the old sweatband on. There we go. Okay, now I'll have to get a beer into me. So they had nothing really except good old Carlton Draft. Not a real big fan of it, but ain't got much choice around here. Oh. Bloody beautiful. Better than a Coke, that's for sure. Could have easily got a 6-pack and drank the whole lot, but it's going to behave. So, we'll get these rods out. These go in nice and easy. Basically just self-erect, for want of a better term. And we just whack that in there. There we go. Right, let me get this one. Same deal. Bit of elastic in the middle there just to keep it all together. Like so. Stick it in that eyelet. Like so. So you'll see, I don't know if you can see it, just down here, that little eyelet. Let that go up, like so. And there's like a little eyelet. Just let that slip into there. Same over here. Lovely. There we go. It's erect. Oh, not quite. Almost. Get in the bloody position, will you? Just like that. Bloody brilliant. Just like an expert. Not. Yeah, so I guess I'll put on the top, I'll put on the fly. Just feels a bit naked, you know. I mean, I suppose I'll be alright out here, but oh, hey, what do you reckon? I'll put it on, and if I feel like I want to take it off, I'll take it off. I've always had it on, so yeah, I'll put it on. So we just put them north-south, and this basically just slips under here like that. Like so. There we go. There you just pull it tight. Like so. So we'll nail down these doorways. Pretty good, aren't I, in front of the camera? Try it this way. So I'm just going through the tarp because it's a cheap ass tarp. Alright, so that's that. Same on the other side. And then you just got these little windows. I don't know if you can just see them here. Got a little guy rope as well. And a little window, you just prop that open. Gives it a bit of ventilation through the other side. There we go. Voila. So all I've got to do now is get my bed set up inside. Sleeping bag, etc. Roll up the door. There's a little thing here somewhere, here it is. So with the bed, I've got one of these, I think it's a Cedar Summit. Where is it? Oh no, yes, Cedar Summit Comfort Plus SI self-inflating. So these are a, when they say self-inflating, like it will expand, you can roll it out and it will expand and do its thing, but then you can blow it up a bit yourself just to give it a bit more cushioning. But that's the package size. She's not a bad size, and this suits me, mate. This goes to about, I think it's 2 point, got the size on there? Doesn't say the size except for large. Designed in Perth, made in China, there you go. But yeah, it's, I'm 6'1" or whatever, and fits me just fine. So if you're a larger or taller person, you want to get a large size, otherwise you're going to have your head or feet hanging off the edge or whatever. And there's a little valve there. Just sort of open her up. I'm going to do it in there anyway. We'll let her do its thing. Alright, so I'll let that do that. Also got a Cedar Summit pillow. I think it is, or maybe it's not. What one's this? This is... oh no, this is a... there's the bloody tag on it. Anyway, it also expands. It's got expanding foam in it, so I've got that. And I've also got this. And I've also got another one as well, just a regular couch cushion. You can never have too many pillows, especially when you're camping, as long as you can fit them in your rucksack. Alright, so yeah, should be good. And inside here I've got my CPAP, so I've got to use a CPAP machine for sleeping. You wouldn't think so. It's apparently anyone can get sleep apnea. Most people probably don't even realise they've got it. If you're a real bad snorer, you should get yourself checked out. If you wake up feeling groggy and tired, even though you reckon you've had a sleep, or your partner says you're you stop breathing during the night, all that sort of thing, well, you should get yourself a sleep test done and get onto a sleep apnea machine. And it really does help with making you feel a lot better, a lot more energy during the day. I don't feel like falling asleep at the wheel anymore driving home from work. I used to come home and jump into bed, have a nap straight away. I was that tired. Haven't had to have a nap during the day for a long time now, so that's really good. And I've also got my Samsung tablet in here, which is for entertainment. Got a few YouTube videos and Netflix stuff. I've got my little jet ball. It's not really a jet ball, it's a cheaper version, but it's going to do the cooking tonight, because I feel like cooking tonight. Here, geez, I reckon almost ready for the removal of the motorcycle pants and stuff. Oh. So yes, Helinox chair. Bloody brilliant idea. Very lightweight, very compact. Basically it's just like a pre-set sort of jigsaw thing that you just poke all these things back in the sockets, and she's ready to go. This is the low one. Not sure on the exact model name. What do they call it? Ground chair. It's called a ground chair. So it's because you sit close to the ground. I thought that would be a good idea because Ian's got the one with the long legs, and it looks like they dig into the ground, where this is a bit more round, a bit more of a surface area. So what I can do with that is park my ass. Oh, bloody beautiful. And then get these bloody things off. Jesus Christ. Had these things on since bloody 9 o'clock this morning. Oh yeah, fuck yeah. Oh. Now I got my long johns and everything on. I might have to strip a bit of shit off. Now I've also got a Helinox table, which the wife got for me for Christmas. It wasn't my birthday, I can't remember now. Anyway, this is bloody brilliant too. Another lightweight thing, same deal. You get your bits and pieces like that, and then you got that bit. Sorry, that's the top there. Oh, that's right, you got to whack these on. So you whack these on like that, and that one there like that, and then you whack that like that. Just clips in there, and it's just spring loaded, so it pulls itself tight and keeps itself nice and taut. Bloody ripper, eh? So, good old Helinox. You fucking almost have a nudist colony here, mate. No one's around. Oh, I'll let these dry out a bit. Righto, I think it's beer o'clock again. G'day boys and girls. Just out here at the old Red Banks, which is a campsite, a bush campsite here in the Murray Mallee. Well, it's not quite the Murray, it's just Mallee, I think they call it, Mallee country. Anyway, there's the plains now all the way down to the Murray. So just come over the range, other side of Barra, it's about 15 k's out, and you take the road to Renmark, and basically just take a left-hander about 5 k's up the road, and you come down a 10k dirt road, and then you end up here at this bush campsite, which is really good. There's 11 spots here. I've got number 7, and there's nobody else here. It's just me and the bush. Got me beers. I don't normally drink Carlton Draft, official AFL sponsor. I don't know why they're allowed to promote alcohol like that at a sporting event. Why can't they promote marijuana or non-alcoholic beer as well? You know, like Coke. It's better than Coke. Anyway, off subject. The flies are friendly here, very friendly. But yes, I've come prepared. I've got my, that's not a knife, just an old fishing knife from BCF. Got my fancy doodah torch from Snowy's. What's that going to do to it? Go, whoa. But yeah, that's quite good. A few different modes on that, nice and heavy. Got some flies, brought some flies along with me. We've got a few flies hanging around at home. I thought, well, I'm not taking them on a holiday, so I just brought them out here. And actually, they've got lots of friends to play with, so it's really good. They can just go and play with all their friends and whatever. It's, you know, it's all good. Yeah, so KLR went well out here. Actually, I'm pretty used now to the setup. It feels a lot better. I'm just getting accustomed to it, you know. But yeah, the handlebars are good size, good height. I didn't really get too much of a sore shoulder. It's just one of those things, takes time to get used to. Just have to adjust my riding to that, you know, sort of passive kind of style, I guess you'd call it. I mean, especially with the braking and the real loose stuff. But yeah, there's some really loose gravel around here, like that real pebbly sort of stuff that you just... But yeah, it's not too bad. But yeah, no, it's all good. It went alright. Sat on around about 100 k's most of the time when I could. When I was on the dirt, some of the rockier stuff, I was probably doing about 70, between 70 and 90. So yeah, there was a couple of good little tracks, took a bit of a deviation, went to a place called Inspiration Point. Have a look at this. Just off the beaten track, so I went and had a look, and there was a couple of other people that turned up and had a bit of a squiz. So yeah, it's quite inhabited. I say there's a lot of tourists and there's a lot of buzz and there's a lot of things going on around this place, except this place, Redbanks, there's not a bloody soul here tonight. It's literally just me and the campground, me and the bush, out here in the outback, all the snakes and whatnot. I haven't seen any yet, so that's all good. But your trusty Carlton Draft, which I've never actually bought a can of Carlton Draft before. Not willingly anyway. But it'll do. I'm a beer snob, aren't I? I sound like a real fucking beer snob, aren't I? Yeah. I see a bit of dust over there. I'm just wondering if anyone else is coming in. Hopefully there's no yahoos. I don't want any riff-raff. Just nice and chilled now, nice and peace and quiet. Welcome to come and set up, sit down, say hey, go and have a beer, chill, keep to yourself, or come over, say hello. We don't need riff-raff. You know what I'm talking about? If you like my skivvy, it's not a skivvy, it's a fucking pain in the arse, that's what it is. Righto, so I'm going to get the drain up shortly. I'm just going to wait for the sun to come down that little bit more. It's pretty much golden hour now. Well, it's probably starting it. I should probably get it out. Just going to put this onto this, and then I reckon I'll get the drain up. I've got about an hour, a bit over an hour and 10 minutes to sunset. So maybe I'll wait just a bit longer, because I don't want to use up all the drone batteries here tonight. We should at least make sure the thing flies, I reckon. Let's get it out. Can't say I've flown it yet with my new phone, so I've got to try that. Weird thing is about these controllers is they start to, what is it? I think they start to charge your phone up or something. It's a weird Samsung thing. They can't stop it from happening, but anyway. Let's go into DJI Go 4. That's right, I haven't used this thing in ages. Right. Righto, so I've got the drone. Got to power it up. Okay, let's go. Yes. Connect to another aircraft. Microphone has been connected. Right, go fly. Let's try it. Let's try this shit. Oh, not updating now. Come on, mate. You always say updates required. Fucking I haven't got the internet here to do that sort of shit, dude. I just want to fly. Can I fly? Oh, have I got the gimbal thing in there? Oh, Jesus. Tell you what, man, it's been a while. Been a long time. Don't fucking give me that shit, man. You're not doing fixed wing mode, man. Fuck off. What the fuck? Disconnected. Where the fuck are you, mate? What's going on with this thing? it, dude. What the fuck? Come on, man. Fuck, just fucking go. I just want to fly. Why can't I see anything? What's going on with the fucking... with the lens, man? It's fucking fucked up, eh? Tell you what, mate, those drones are worth more trouble than they're bloody worth. They have got to be the most pain in the ass thing. I can't even get it going now. The software's changed and it's got some thing saying connect to the aircraft or connect to the aircraft camera without connecting to the aircraft or some shit. And I'm thinking, well, I want to connect to the aircraft because I want to fly. So it's not letting me fly. So I brought it out here. I can't even use the bloody thing. Saying there's a software update required, but I've already just installed all this stuff like last week. It didn't ask for all that bullshit then. I even rechecked for updates, you know, like did the firmware update on the camera or on the drone itself. So yeah, a bit annoyed about that. Anyway, life's too short to be upset about electronics, so I'm just going to kick back and start cooking dinner, I reckon. I'll tell you what, that was a bloody right royal pain in the ass. I could not, for the fucking life of me, get this stupid fucking drone to work. It just wouldn't connect with the aircraft. It's changed the way that the software looks and the things that it asks you. It's all different. Wish they just fucking leave things alone. It's fucking with software all the time. I've got the same bullshit at work that we've got to put up with. All the software updates and fucking fucks everything up. Just fucking leave it alone, mate, if it's working alright, you know. I'll have to put on YouTube, I reckon. This fucking thing away. Pain in the fucking ass. What a fucking... oh god. What the fuck? Can't use the fucking drone because the cunt won't fucking connect. Sick of this fucking thing. Got fucking no idea. And I'm usually pretty cluey, mate, with shit. This is just fucking annoying. Like, it just doesn't do what it used to do. Whatever they've fucking done, they've changed it, and now it's fucked. It's not working like it used to. So I have no fucking idea how to get the cunt going anymore. Waste of fucking time. Righto. So, I'm using this Pro Fuel and one of these cheap ass things from Anaconda. It's basically like a jet boil kit, I guess you call it. Gonna cook up some water, see if I can burn it, and then I'm gonna stick it into my fancy dried food sachet, which is hopefully in one piece still. I'll put bubble wrap around it. Campers Pantry beef in black bean sauce. So you can see that there. Alright, so you put 250ml of boiling water in it and hope for the best. So that's what we shall do. Now, I didn't want to bring a measuring jug because that's just another thing to bring. So I measured out 250ml of water in this cup and then scribed the little mark inside the enamel there. I don't know if you can see it. Just in there. Anyway, just a little mark to say that's 250ml. And when I put my water in there, fuck, there's that splinter again, eh? Fucking little fucker. I don't know where I'm at. Now they reckon put a little bit extra when you've got a meat dish, like a beef one or something. Put another, say 50ml or 100ml in there. So I'm going to put another 100ml, which I know roughly is about there, because I tried it yesterday. And we'll stick it inside here. Okay. Get the old fold out handles going. Now do I need my doofling? Because I do have it. And if you don't know what my doofling is, I might as well get it because it's what it's here for. Righto. So it's just to cut the wind out. A little wind deflector. Pretty good. Another thing from Anaconda. It's got these little wire spikes you can spike it into the ground to stop it from flying around. So I might just whack that in there. See if we can burn some water. Oh, I need to turn it. I'm such a bloody expert here. Let's turn that around to there. There we go. Get it all folded out correctly. Alright. Let's try and fucking burn this water, eh? Righto, shut the doors. Whew. So, all you do with this is you tear it open and pour the water in when it's boiling. Oh, that looks really weird. I'll show you what it looks like. Check it out. one of these big dried chippy things. But anyway, apparently it goes into like a full bloody meal. Now I've got a bag of rice as well, which if all else fails, it says with steamed rice, so I don't know how it all expands. It must turn into some kind of space meal.
Here.
How you doing, guys?
So I've got this seat in
having
low position.
dried, freeze-dried meal here, which is beef and black bean sauce. It's not too bad. I could have to add a little bit extra rice though.
And then 870 for the
watching a video YouTube.
I'm wearing some decent sized boots, Cuban heels today, so it's not too
watching
bad.
A review of the Africa
do
Twin.
still struggle to walk it backwards.
Oh man, doesn't get any better than this. Here in the bush, not a soul around. I can't believe there's anybody else here. But I'm spewing I couldn't get the drain up because I thought that there's some kind of lagoon thing somewhere around the place here. I've seen it on the photos on Google. Your last beer, bottoms up. Carlton Draft, man, she's pretty average. Not much going on there. I'll tell you a real nice beer I had the other day. Pirate Life Easy Ale. Easy Ale, I think it's called. Bloody beautiful beer.
They had an entirely different scene in Houston than they did in Dallas. And you know, one of the big bands of Houston was Moving Sidewalk. And so when we came down, that's when I started, you know, hearing about a guy named Billy Gibbs.
Good morning, everybody. Had a bit of an average sort of sleep, to be expected on the old camping bed, and out here alone. Had a few gunshots during the night. Had some crazy dreams. So yeah, pretty good. That's all right. Pop noodles for breakfast. Spectacular sunrise happening as we speak. Probably didn't help that I had 4 beers before I went to bed as well. 4 Carlton Drafts. It's not my favourite tipple. But yeah, it's been pretty good. Nobody's been through here. Been quiet as. Haven't even seen any kangaroos or snakes or fucking anything like that. Just a few flies and mozzies. I expect as soon as that sun gets up, mate, that the flies are going to start hanging around again. So I might start packing up and yeah, head off. I feel a bit average, a bit tired, so I'm just going to have to take it real easy and see how my energy goes. I'll have a coffee too before I go, and then I'll go and lay a brown egg over there in the facilities. With any luck, it'll be a clean break. Just what you want when you're camping, mate. When you're camping and you go to lay a brown egg and you end up laying a brown omelette. And I'm talking an uncooked omelette. So a runny brown egg. It's not the best. Yeah, the old Camper's Kitchen freeze-dried beef and black bean sauce last night. That was actually quite good. It was quite filling. I put in about 300 mils of water instead of 250. Might have even been around about 350 in fact. And I put in half a bag of rice as well, which I had, like pre-cooked rice, you know, one of those packets that you just whack in the microwave. So that sort of filled it out, and I'll tell you what, it was a real nice hot meal, you know, lots of flavour. The texture was a bit, yeah, you know, you could tell it'd been freeze dried, but I tell you what, it tasted bloody great. I wouldn't hesitate to do it again. Nice and light, a bit pricey though, $13.90 for a packet. Basically serves you up around about 380 grams or something, or 350 grams or whatever it is. But yeah, it's good stuff, and you know, a lot less weight to carry on the bike. Just a slim package. I guess you just got to make sure you don't put any holes in the plastic, because you pour all this water in there. So I made up this little bubble wrap thing. Little bubble wrap envelope just to whack it inside so it didn't get any holes in it, and that seemed to do the trick. What I'm planning on doing from here, I'm planning to head out to Corona Creek. Good old Simply Instant Cut prawn and chicken flavoured noodles from Aldi. If the Asians can eat this stuff for breakfast, so can I. That's what I loved about going to Bali, eating the Asian breakfasts. All those noodles, and the bubur, which is like the Balinese porridge, the rice porridge, the chili and the egg and all that stuff, the peanuts. Don't know about going to Bali now though, not with this bloody coronavirus around, mate. Too many tourists there, man, you're bound to catch it. That's why I come out here in the bush. No chance of getting coronavirus out here, mate. There's even a roll of toilet paper in the toilet still. No one's thieved it. But I do pack my own just in case. You never know when you need to go. One thing I don't have yet is a shovel. I thought about buying one the other day. I did see a couple at Anaconda, I think it was, or BCF or wherever I was. No, Snowy's. But I thought, oh nah, wait till next time. It's just another fucking thing I've got to carry. What I do want to get is some bags that I can mount on my crash bars, or maybe on the top of my tank here. I know the crash bars, obviously if you fall over, then you could damage the contents of the bag. So maybe I'm just thinking put soft stuff in there, you know, like clothes and stuff. Just pack them full of, you know, clothing and whatnot. Like this stuff here, I've got 3 layers on here. They're packed in real small. So small, and compared to the black hoodie that I normally bring, which is massive, like it takes up almost half the bloody room inside one of these saddlebags. So I thought, no, I'm not taking the hoodie, just take these 3 things. This is a thermal one, I've got another bamboo thermal one under that, and then just a normal cotton one that I've had for like 25 years. And yeah, this is warm enough. Just put the old you know, helmet scarf thing and the beanie. I only got down to 10ish or so last night anyway, so that's not too bad. Might be a different story if it was if we were camping out in the high country in the Alpine region, or even just around here during winter. Just so I'll get down pretty, you know, get down close to 0. I'll tell you what, my legs are a bit sore from yesterday. I did a lot of standing on the bike, and I think that was a good saviour for my shoulder, because my shoulder ended up being really good. I had one little twinge, and then I sat down, I did a little bit of the old shoulder curls and shit as I'm riding, and I took lots of breaks. You know, I stopped all the time and looked at things and whatnot. Bloody good stuff. Can't complain about that. Oh, and I also brought powdered milk this time. So much easier to fart ass around with. Well, it's no real fart assing around, to be honest. You put a couple of teaspoons of that in with your cup of tea or your cup of coffee, and she's creamy as. So I don't have to worry about carrying that flask of bloody milk or one of those cardboard things that can break or whatever. So yeah, happy with that. Anyway, I'm about to go over and lay a brown egg, so wish me luck. Hopefully everything pans out right. Righto, so just sunrise is just about occurring. Just had something to eat. You know what that means? What goes in must go out. So we're going to go and make a deposit here at the Red Banks bush dunny. Hopefully there's not too many. I should have brought the air guard. Actually, that's what I might do, just in case. You know, there's nothing worse than sitting there doing your stuff and you're getting attacked by all the bloody mozzies and flies and shit. So I might just do that. That's a pro tip for you. And you can also use it to fuck off some of the redbacks if they're around there, you know. Here we are, mate, sunrise. What goes up must go down. So I'm going to go inside and wish me luck. Hopefully I'll get a clean break. Well, tell you what, after that, oh, there we go. That was a perfectly executed clean break. I couldn't have wished for anything better than that, especially out here in the bush when you've got a big day's riding ahead of you. clean breaks are the go. When they happen, it is a bit of a celebration. So this is basically standing in the middle of Redbank's campgrounds. So you've got the bush dunny over there, and then you just got all this scrub here. Now she looks to me pretty clayey kind of soil. As soon as it gets wet around here, mate, I reckon she'd be very, very slippery and muddy. So just bear that in mind if you're on two wheels. Not so bad if you're in a four-wheel drive. But yeah, some of these little pathways here look like they turn into little rivers. And whatnot. But yeah, as you can see here, relatively sort of fresh high tracks here. So they might have been here Friday and Saturday night perhaps. All gone by Sunday. I rocked up here probably 4:30, 5 o'clock on a Sunday. So yeah, but the other scrub she goes on for miles, mate. I mean, you take a little dirt bike in through here, mate, you could have a ball. And I think that's what some of the people complained about when I looked on Wiki Camps. Too many motorbikes, too many motorbikes. Well, I haven't seen any other motorbikes here except my own this time. But maybe that's a good thing, it scares people away. So if you want to have a nice little quiet camp, well, you can just come down. If you're on a motorbike, it probably doesn't really matter because you probably enjoy checking out all the other bikes and seeing what they're doing and whatnot. So the only thing is, they do get bloody noisy, obviously, you know. So you can understand the annoyance there. I wouldn't want it sort of, you know, right by my back door. But anyway, sort of go for a bit of a stroll. Oh, well, another day's riding ahead. Going to probably try and head towards Karuna Creek, check that place out. I'll start packing up here shortly. Getting early, I'll just make myself a coffee, have a coffee, then I'll start packing up. I've just executed the perfect clean break over there in the bush dunny, so I'm happy. The day's riding ahead. Didn't probably get the best sleep ever, but there was some rest down on the left, so I did have some dreams, so I was obviously sleeping. Doing some REM. So yes, I will, oh look here, look, somebody's camping. What has happened here? Look. Ah, it is only me. It is only me here. I am the only one. I am the only one around here. Anyway, we'll see you out on the road.